Welcome to the May meeting of the Sandy City Council. Would you please establish a quorum?
Mayor Baggett,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Fontenot,
Present.
Ms. Allen,
Here.
Mr. Bean,
Here.
Mr. Rozell,
Here.
Chief Easterling,
Present.
myself, and Mr. Ware. We have a quorum.
Okay. If you will all stand, Ms. Allen is going to, Samuel, where'd you go, sweetie? There you are. Will lead us in our invocation, and Ms. Allen will lead us in our pledges.
Father, thank you for today. Thank you for this much needed moisture that you're giving to us. You guide us as we look to care for our city and look out for the best interest. Give us wisdom. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
We'll face the flags.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right, public comments. Before we start with public comments, I would like to introduce County Judge-elect Brandon Dodd has come to visit with us today. We'll call on him in just a minute. So, thank you for coming. We'll be seeing a lot more of him. I think he was probably barbecue or something. Let's see. In public comments, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.007, members of the public may speak on an agenda item during the public communication section of the meeting or at the time the agenda item is called for discussion by the mayor. Speakers will be given 3 minutes to speak. A speaker needing a translator and/or an interpreter may be given 6 minutes to speak. Members of the public wishing to address the council on non-agenda items may do so pursuant to the same time constraints as agenda items. The council will not comment on items not on the agenda. However, the council may refer the item to the city staff for research, resolution, or referral of the matter to the council as a future agenda item. Judge-elect Dodd will have 3 minutes. That's kind of a joke, but that's.
And I'll read this so that I can keep it that brief.
There you go. You need more light, you can
I'm
come up.
good. Mayor, council members, thank you for allowing me a few moments to speak this evening. So as I prepared to take office as Upshur County Judge, I've spent a great deal of time studying where our county is and where we're headed, where we have to head. I'm certain that we stand at a pivotal moment in time. We're seeing growth pressures across East Texas, changing economic structures, increasing infrastructure demands, growing concerns from citizens about roads, healthcare access, emergency services, and long-term future for our communities. At the same time, I believe Upshur County possesses tremendous strengths. Hardworking people, strategic location, natural resources, and communities like this one that still care very deeply about our future. But moving forward successfully is going to require intentional planning and regional cooperation. Over the coming months, I'll be focused on building a long-term strategy centered around job creation, infrastructure improvement, transportation planning, emergency services, economic development, and protecting the character and quality of life that makes our community special. I want to be clear. For once, this is not just about Gilmer. This includes the estimated 44,000 people and our posterity that lives in every community across Upshur County. One of my core beliefs is this: the future of Upshur County will not be built by chance, but by hardworking people choosing to trust one another, to work together, and build intentionally for those who come after us. Because of that, I'd like to request your partnership in helping to host and promote a future town hall presentation purpose would be to share a detailed vision for the future, explain the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, answer questions from the citizens, and begin building the cooperation necessary to move our county forward together. I believe the best solutions come when local governments, community leaders, and citizens are all a part of the conversation. Thank you for your time again this evening. I look forward to working alongside you for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon.
Okay, just a brief items of community interest. Friday is 16th high school graduation. Monday, City Hall and all government offices and the post office will be closed for Memorial Day. Wednesday, we'll have Ministerial Alliance here, and I just learned today, and I'm sure you're aware, anybody remember TNT Barbecue, the red truck that was out there? They are working with Mr. Roselle to, open a brick and mortar, I guess you could say, restaurant here in Big Sandy, where Texanas used to be. And I talked to Fred today, and they want to do just a pop-up thing, kind of an introductory. We talked and determined this weekend would not be good. It's gonna rain all weekend, plus everything else is going on. So next weekend, at least on the 30th, I don't know how, we ain't got times down yet. He'll have the truck there, and they'll be doing some different things. Some barbecue. He also has a gentleman who does Cajun food, who's gonna be working with him. And there is rumor that they could be having breakfast every morning. So that will be nice. But that's gonna be on the 30th, and we'll have more information. I think he and I are gonna talk on Friday. And that's pretty much it to finish out the month. Alert has, what y'all have Friday, next Friday? Advancement. Okay.
Not as fun, but.
So anyway, that's good. Agenda items. Volunteer Fire Department monthly report, sir.
I was late in getting that, sent over to Ms. Laura. I don't know if it will be distributed, to your packet, so she-
That's okay, we're down in the water anyway.
Alright, so, last April, April 25, 12 calls, we had 5 medical, 3 fire, and some public service, and utility issues in there. This April was 7 calls, 3 fire, 3 medical, 1 public service. Nothing out of the ordinary, those numbers ebb and flow, but there's not huge contrast in there compared to what we've seen in the past. Any questions from you guys? Great. We are planning forward for, 4th of July, all that kind of stuff. I'll send you our apparatus and usually the parade, for that, planning for fireworks and some community events there. And, letters, and our way. We are expecting pretty heavy rains up to 80 in our area, so, we'll be, public works and whatnot, we'll close down roads and things like that, that's really safe and fun.
Questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we go on, one thing I forgot. Oh, sir.
Sam.
Sam.
Oh, no, I thought you wanted, no, you go ahead.
He was waiting.
One thing I forgot, my little spiel at the first, we asked the audience to silence your cell phones. Be respectful of everyone who has business before the council and the council people. And if you feel as though you need to have a private conversation, take it on the porch. It's distracting. All right, let's go. Building permit, is Crystal Hill, 105 North Tyler.
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
I didn't expect to talk or be up here. I just wanted to see what y'all were gonna say. I'm putting the fence, or trying to put the fence. Didn't know initially why it had been brought to the agenda, but he cleared it up for me. So there's a question of my private driveway being maybe a
is the yellow two-story house that she's going to bring back to life.
We've got the building permit.
Yeah, over here.
You guys want
Um,
to look at it
tell me-
before you vote on it.
You're gonna put you want to put a fence in the back, is that correct?
So, where the apartment complexes are,
Yeah.
I have people that walk through my property. So the idea is to put just a metal fence blocking that area so that they can't continue to come through.
Like chain link or?
Chain link,
Yeah.
6 foot, barbed wire on the top. It's
Serious.
aggressive. I am, y'all, I've had a lot of people come through the property.
And it's been vacant for so
It,
long.
it has for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Maybe longer, but yeah, so I have a lot of people that I don't know coming through the property, some questionable, some smelling like certain things that they shouldn't smell like, and things like that. And so it makes me very uncomfortable, especially with my kids. My kids don't go outside as of right now at all because of it. And it won't go all the way around the back, because part of that drive is, bamboo. So we have the pleasure of walking all the way through it, and it has not been maintained, so getting people out there to like clear that brush and get that going, is important. And then the front, because I want to preserve the home and keep true to what it was and what it is, it'll be the same type of wood picket fence that's across the street at Woody's.
The white picket?
The bed and breakfast. And then along the side, it would be, between my house and the blue house, it would be kind of like horse fencing where it's the white wood with the metal just because we do have dogs. So, yeah.
Are you gonna be cleaning off the back portion of it?
Not all of it. I'm trying to keep trees, but yes, it definitely needs a lot.
Attention.
A lot, yes. So we actually have been trying to clear things out, and we found that at one time there was actually like a garden back there with labels for all the plants and things. So, I mean, we found like secret gardens, and so it's really cool to see what we find. Yeah.
How's that fish? White
The
pond?
koi pond, yeah, we'll be tackling that this summer. Yeah, they're gonna be tackling, so they put it in 4 phases. So after what's already been done, we have new roof, we have all new electrical plumbing, and then, they're starting, the siding, the painting, the porch, the balconies, and then, the windows, so yeah, it's just, yeah.
Is it, the yellow house is a historical marker as well?
It's not,
Okay.
no. There was a lot changed in the 80s, which I wish they wouldn't have changed, but it was used, I guess, as a antique store.
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it has some weird layouts.
I'm just glad to see it coming back to life.
We're excited, the kids are excited. My oldest daughter, she was like, I wish we would've lived here when we were little, because this would've been so fun. That'd be
I remember the
nice.
attic is huge. and it's all
It has
gray.
fluorescent lights that never turn off. There's no switch for it, so.
It just
Right.
doesn't.
But my electrician was like, you want us to turn on the radio? I was like, no, it's just what it is.
It's a night lamp.
Yeah.
Well, council, do y'all have any questions?
So, the building permit is for a fence.
Yes.
I'll have to read that, read it.
Yes.
That's a lot of stuff for a fence. Just for a fence, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We
What's
did
the main-
address that, the form, there's no like actual form for fencing, it's a generic
Not
form,
the building
so it
permit,
was
yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
So once you said you have to go through the bamboo, that's kind of blocking you doing,
We're not gonna put
Okay,
fencing
so
where
that-
the bamboo is, I don't wanna tear that down, I wanna leave it there, and it provides an L to where anybody can be walking through there, and if they are, good luck with that, like, it's dangerous.
So what, why is this not active? Where we,
Because of the alleyway, is that what it was, Rocky?
that wasn't a dedicated alleyway, right? I mean, it's not on the map or anything.
No.
And your survey has showed that you own that property?
The old fencing, I'm guessing from the 30s, the markers are still there. The fence used to go all the way down on both sides of the fence, so it was enclosed at one time. So.
So you,
So
you're just gonna go to the alley then, go up the alley, or you're not gonna cross over the alley, so the alley is gonna
We
still
are
be there?
crossing
It's not
the
officially
back.
an alley.
Oh, it's not,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
It's a private drive, so, Annie owns 14 properties here at one time. To include those apartments, my house, the blue house next to it, and then a few others, the pink, Victorian, the Queen Anne,
Right.
and the duplex and things like that. And Sheila and I have talked a lot about this. She had created that because she owns those.
Oh, you get to that, it's just a
Yes.
shortcut for her.
Yes, and so, that back way where the apartment complex is, I plan on closing that part of the road because of the people that walk through.
I got you, I got you.
Really? Yeah, the ones that walk through my yard on the way back here, but yeah.
I'm like, what do you?
Huh? I live
Not
through-
too far.
Those roads.
Okay.
No,
On the
West
way to
Street.
Sevco, they cut
Yes,
through my yard.
yes.
Yeah, they detour when she's gotten it. It's not really an alley, that's all private property.
Right, that's-
If people
that's
have
what
used
she's
it for a
explaining.
cut through, well, that's
That
okay,
needs
but
to-
you know, it's private property, so.
At least you kind of stop.
The one thing, Mr. Rex, if you could, just for mine, you're on, don't have to look it up, I can't see it. What's the, code citation that requires a building permit for a fence?
I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking at. I have been able to find the requirement for a building permit for a fence.
I think why we need to know is because setbacks where we need to be located, just in case. I was gonna put a fence in my front yard, across my front yard, until my husband said, you're not spending that much money. So, but I had asked about it to make sure where the water was and everything.
The only other
So-
time I remember anything dealing with it was when we were talking about somebody building close to the road. We wanted to make sure that it didn't block the view of, of an intersection,
And-
which it does in
which
one
it does,
place here in
yeah.
town. But,
If there's ever any question, like with a right of way, whether it be state highway, whatever it is, we just bring it to you guys so that you can lay eyes on
Sure.
it, so that when the community might reach out to you and ask you what's going on and question it, you know exactly what's going on and you can determine if you think there's anything that's a violation.
So
Yeah,
this
well,
is-
I appreciate the intent in that, and obviously setbacks and, boundary lines and stuff, you build one out, right away, truck other ones, run over the truck. And those are important questions people need to ask, but my official question is officially, legally, that somebody, is there a citation in any of our codes that require a fence, a building permit, pay for it, with a fence, no problem.
There's no charge, there's no,
Can I answer that?
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
So from what I've looked at, there isn't anything official. Y'all do have ordinances as far as heights and things like that go for fences, like every town does. And I learned more on this because I did have a neighbor, like 5 houses down, put up a fence also. She also was asked to submit a permit, but it did go through this process, and I understand now why, because of the driveway in question. And then as far as like Sheila and Brent and my neighbors like that, they said that this was never done a year, 2 years ago. So I don't really know, but it would help since y'all do have a lot of houses to fill if something is in place so people can know. Especially like when I moved in, it was really hard to navigate and find stuff. Luckily, I had Sarah shoot me. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't know. She taught me the permit, and then when I was trying to fill it out, I was like, I don't even know if I'm filling this out right, because the building permit, I'm putting in the fencing.
No, we have just a generic form, it just, you
Yeah.
can't have for everything, but
Yeah.
my legally, just risk management of the city, if we charge somebody for a building permit that they're not required to have,
No, but we're not charging.
Yeah, it's free of
okay,
charge.
they're waiving that.
Yeah,
Then
no,
just have an
there's-
accountant review it, I
yeah.
don't have a problem with that,
There's
and
no-
it's probably just good due diligence. As
It's
long as you
just-
don't put up razor wire, because you might be inclined to do that eventually, but,
Yeah.
yeah, don't.
It's, had we been informed when the fence went up at the place on Broadway as to where
Oh,
they
yeah.
were going to put it,
Yes, ma'am.
it wouldn't be where it is, and we wouldn't be having issues with being not met. So, I mean, it's just one of those due diligence, and we treat everybody the same, we're not singling out, you are making, we'll make you special labor.
I got one question for you though. If on your property, on your plat, it does not show an easement for that
It does not,
right?
and I
Correct?
also provided the field notes when
Right.
they did the survey, and Terry Title pulled everything too.
Right.
And there's no talk of any kind of easement or anything like that, so yeah.
The little picket fence, I saw a picture of, is that what you're talking about, isn't it?
In the front.
I moved to approve the permit.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion from Dr. Fontenot to approve the permit, and we have a second from Mr. Bean. Do we have any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's build a fence.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Hope they can start in the rain.
Well, at least the ground will be soft.
Well, they're waiting for me.
Okay, Applegate softball field, painting of the concession stand. The folks that run the, youth sports contacted us and they want to paint the concession stand Wildcat blue, is that right?
Yeah.
And,
That's
since
one
it
of the
is,
suggestions.
Yeah.
And so we just, we don't generally make decisions about the exteriors of the buildings without council consultation. They're asking the city to buy the paint, which will cost us about $500. But they think that they have volunteers in the town that would actually paint and do that building.
their group really does a lot of good work. They had, made a deal with Gordy Roofing, was it Gordy? And he roofed the concession stand, re-roofed it, and they put a sign out in the outfield.
So they're gonna be the outside blue, not the inside blue.
No, outside.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, who knows?
They didn't say anything about that,
It's the youth sports, they do, softball games out there, they have it's like the 6 and under kids that play t-ball, whatever you wanna call it. And, so, do we need a motion on this, or we just?
Well, we'll get Noe on the phone and let him.
Oh, okay, hang on a second, we're going to double check this. But they have done a lot of work out there, Rocky and his group has also, they keep the yard, the field mowed.
It is
and
looking much.
Much nicer, and the LED lights are really good.
Hey, Noe, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone, we're in the council meeting, okay? It's okay, just a minute.
Hello, Noe. Hey. There was a question about, you're going to paint the outside of the concession stand?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not going to paint the inside blue though, are you?
No, not yet.
Oh.
What the plan is paint outside right now.
Okay.
Would really like, and then, maybe in the off season, maybe, getting a donation from us to the city. The end goal, I would love to enclose that, and that way prevent mosquitoes and flies from getting in, and get maybe some AC in there. But that way we'll put like what y'all have, like for security and everything like that, we'll be able to put a roll down anyway, or I know the roll they have a roll behind, the
The what? You cut out.
Hello.
Talking about roll down security doors, what are you talking about?
We lost it. Well, anyway, you're not going to paint the inside just yet, so, I think we're pretty good on, and, if they want to do anything as far as a new roll down in the front, isn't that what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's what he was trying to explain.
I'm sorry, Brandon pulled up and then, it changed over there. Did you hear what I said?
Not all of it, start with,
You
you're
were
not
talking
gonna
about
paint
the
the inside
netting,
yet.
the netting that goes with the roll down.
What we plan on doing is, just doing the outside right now, and during the off season, or eventually, we would like to, enclose the inside, having maybe a plexiglass
Thanks, Kelly, we'll be in touch.
Thanks.
Hey, also during that tournament, I would recommend the mayor, any city council members to head down there.
When is it?
Close to 5. It's June 8th through the 12th, for 5 teams, 2 at Emory, it's Top Golden, 2 at Edgewood. I want 1 at Emory, and maybe 2 at Edgewood, and Mineola. We're having 5 teams out there, so.
Shoot us a schedule.
Yes, ma'am, I'll get that, and let's just go out there and see what we can, bring in the city, the city, cause they're gonna be staying here. This is gonna be a 4-day tournament, a 4 to 5 day, 4-day tournament, so.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of people there.
All right, good deal, thank you.
Thanks, Marty.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Okay, folks.
Laura, is there a specific budget that way that this comes out of?
Yes,
We still have an active
we do,
budget.
we do,
And we have the money in there.
we do.
I'll make the motion to, approve the painting of the, concession stand at Applegate, the, Wildcat blue on the outside only
For now.
for now.
Okay.
Second.
All right, we have a motion from Mr. Van and a second from Ms. Allen to allow the, youth sports group to paint the outside of the concession stand Wildcat blue for right now, and then we'll revisit the rest of it later. Do we have any more discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you, we'll let him know. Chief,
Hello, hello. So, for our, I did bring it. Ma'am, probably that. Month of April 2026, and I'm sorry, I do already sent what they deal, 2025 and 2024, but I didn't bring that print out with me. Right here, I do believe it was sent with the package.
25
Okay.
and 24, yes.
Okay, and we all prepared. Now, 88 calls for service, 282 traffic stops, 628 security checks there, 3 criminal cases, 62 criminal investigations with, 8 arrests, 8 agency assists, and 3 accidents. 3,700 roughly miles here.
Anything unusual here, anything you need to call out to us?
Not really just normal stuff for us, I won't say there's anything unusual, but.
Nothing's unusual for you though.
No, that's that thing, you're exactly right, I mean, it's probably unusual with y'all, but to me, it's just not. Something that was majorly sticks out there. Nothing major in my mind on that, so. I call it routine stuff, I know it's not for most people, but, yeah. Yeah, any other questions?
Nope.
Alright, we'll move down the list to the next item.
floor's still yours.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for, make sure that I got this stuff pulled up. Okay. So, 2 meetings ago, we approved the new body camera purchase and everything with our funds. So this is the second half of that camera system to make sure we had all the funds in place, make sure we avoid all, and we can, what we have figured out, but, it's the new in-car system. In-car camera system. So basically, the in-car camera system we have right now are, it's what we call our end-of life. If they break, they can't fix it, that's 2 broken ones on the shelf, they cannot be fixed. Motorola is willing to, I guess you call it upgrade us, do what they could go to the newer stuff, so it can get big because of the new camera system. And they'll take our old broken stuff, basically in from us, and give us 40% off the price of the new system, which drops it down to, for 5 systems, and this is including the installation of them into the units, $29,733.45. I'm asking for a donation to skin some of our 287 money to do.
That's for all 5 of them,
That's for all 5 of them, yes, sir.
and that's upgrade, that's a pretty good discount.
Yeah.
How much was that?
40% discount.
Oh, no.
And when will this become into play?
Probably probably about August would be up and running with it, because with June 20th is our deadline on the body cameras, that system they're putting in. So they'll have to order these cameras and they'll be coming back, put those in after they come in, so they haven't given me a time frame, we haven't ordered it yet.
But I mean, the ones that we're buying, then how long will they,
The ones we talked about 2 meetings ago?
oh, this is the other half?
Yes, this is the
Same
other half
thing,
of that,
okay.
yes, ma'am. Working on the exact same system, so there's no more subscription fees or anything, that's all still included in, there's no surprise fees, is what I'm trying to say. This is all still that whole deal, just we're adding the
Right,
in-car.
I'm just saying, we're replacing an old system that reached an end of life.
Yes, ma'am.
And
What's
this
the
is covered-
estimate of how long this system will be usable? The new system?
Nobody tells me, I don't.
I don't know if they're like, no, because we're guaranteed this for 10
Watch,
years. or something like that.
WatchGuard was, around either 2012, 2013, first time I remember ever seeing it, right? So, that was 13, 14 years, you know? This Motorola stuff, Motorola's been around for a while, but they're constantly upgrading their stuff, it's what DPS is using now. Smith County, Gray County, Axon is the other big one out there, but Axon was really 4 times the price tag. So.
So this is brand new equipment.
Brand spanking new.
There's nothing there that's brand
Motorola
new,
is
but
superb.
Two-year warranty on it, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
new warranty.
I can talk on a Motorola Radio 5, West Texas, California. Is this item number 5, are you buying radios or body cams?
It's talking about our agenda.
On our agenda?
Oh, our, it's number 5, in-car
Says
radios.
In-car radios, that's what you're buying, right?
Yeah.
Versus
No, that's
new in-car radio?
in-car cameras.
Okay, like,
Yeah, it's in-car cameras.
oh, okay, but they talk,
No. They listen, they play back.
so technically we can say. If not, we would have to pass an agenda item ahead of point.
That's the point of order.
Did we talk that?
They talk.
They do, when you hit play, they talk back to you. Yep.
Well, then, yes, the radio.
Listen.
Okay.
So what?
Hey, this is part of that, that grant that we got, right?
Great.
Is this covered off under one of the bonds? No, this is not part of the bonds, already.
Where's the money come from?
Where's the money come from?
287, the money that we got in.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
out of our equipment fund that we put that back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the federal funds.
Is, how come they don't show on the, how come they don't give you a quote indicating the true price of the radio less the 40% change in? Just for the official records?
It's, I always say I don't know, but you have.
Oh, no, it says total discount. Oh, it has total discount down here. I got you, never mind. I see it.
You think that's for freight?
Ma'am?
You need any freight money on top of that?
No, this is supposed to be all inclusive price right here. PP&L turnkey. That's why I haven't included installation, so that, you know, you're gonna figure out.
I move to purchase the in-car radio / body cams at the price stated by the chief. I can't remember the price.
$29,733.
That's it.
45 cents.
45 cents.
45 cents.
Yeah.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Dr. Fontenot and a second by Ms. Allen to purchase the, in-car radio / body cams for $29,733.45. Oh, Ms. Allen.
Sally seconded.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ware, Public Works.
This past month, in our public works report, we had 3 water leaks. Meters turned on were 9, meters shut off were 5. We had 18 disconnects, 732 meters were red. And we skip on down there, we're selling a lot less water now since there's no boring going on, only $175. Service calls were 7, and no trees, but we did did have a tree down today blocking the road, we had to cut out. Not too proud of Strickland and Derek, so, but we got it out of the way.
I heard a tree fall, I think, in my, the woods behind my house on Lexington.
That was a friend's house. It's between me and Fred. Was it on Sunday night? But today, oh.
Something,
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And on our next item, we have a pickup that's our only four-wheel drive that's given us some problems. The flywheel is broken and cracked, and that's what the starter starts the engine with. To be able to repair that, you have to remove the transmission. And so, since it's our only four-wheel drive and it does tow our sewer machine quite a bit, I'm asking to go ahead and make the repair of the flywheel, the rear main seal, and rebuild the transmission at the same time. And the cost that he gave me was very reasonable, $3,400 compared to, I've heard, up to $10,000 on some transmissions. It's just incredible. J&J over in Blakewater. And so.
and it's well, unlimited mine.
Yeah, they warranty it pretty good too, even though it's a commercial type thing. But, I'm requesting that we at least, approve up to $4,000, just in case there's something else found, within the problem zone.
I'll make a motion that we send the 4,000 limit and have the transmission drive over there.
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion by Mr. Rozell and a second by Mr. Bean to allow up to $4,000 for repairs on the 2011 GMC pickup. Do we have any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
I got one quick question.
Yeah.
Didn't we budget for a new truck?
We
Been a while.
We did not do the truck in this current budget, but we talked about it before we bought the other. But it's definitely something that we have to put back in for this next year.
Yeah, that's.
We're doing some
We need a 3/4 ton four-wheel drive truck, pull that heavy duty.
Well, we kind of thought maybe the price was gonna go down.
I don't think so. Gotta jump up and get it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the financials for April.
Couple of things of note, our sales tax revenue was up a little bit this month, so that's always encouraging. And, we don't always collect a lot of property tax revenue once we get past February, but we did have a little bit this last month. Do y'all have any questions? Did you have a chance to go through everything and take a look at it? We did have a tree that had to be taken out at the Wildcat, so we did have a little bit more repairs and maintenance in that category. Of course, we've got some of the expenses funneling through the police department for some of their new equipment purchases, but we're really glad to see that happening for them, getting some good stuff on board. I know Chief didn't talk about it, but, we're starting to see some impact on our oil changes, because the price of oil. So, you may see that go up a little bit in future months, but any specific questions you guys have on them?
I had some, I find it, and I think it had to do with, I saw there was some roofing and other things done. Is that
Yes.
just city hall?
Actually, the civic center. We, she said roofing, we had some roofing done.
Oh, a bad leak.
We actually had a bad leak, but, we determined that it was a result of, there's a resident that lives near the civic center that likes to practice golf, and he's been hitting his golf balls into the gutter of the ceiling, of the roof of the civic center and blocking the gutter. I'm sorry, we can't make this up. It's a true story.
Another chapter in the book.
But anyway, when we got them out there and they did the inspection, and they were able to clear out the gutters, but there was some leak, and it on the back side, it's on the north side, and he hits from the south side, so I don't know where he thought they were going, but they found them in the gutters.
Study clearance.
He
And
may be
we-
just used to losing a lot of golf
And
balls.
we have talked to him and asked him, not to do that anymore, but it did create, a backup and a leak, so we did have that done. The other thing we had done at the civic center was, when we had the queues out, we had to redo the parking on the stage. Those were our two expenses.
Has everybody had a chance to see the new stage, the way it's been carpeted? It is beautiful, dark gray carpet, looks really nice. I missed the backyard Sunday, I saw pictures, and it's the first time we've used tables and chairs in there. It's gonna look even better when we get the regular floor, something done to it. But it's gonna be a much better use of the space, so. If you ever wanna go out there, holler, we'll like it.
Well,
What is that?
there was one guy primarily that came in, and he was having a wedding on his property, and he said he would take everything that had not been individually claimed, and he took
Gone.
multiples, so, but they're all gone.
Like those ones.
I shouldn't say they're all gone, we kept a few in the building for, what's the word I would use?
Just the extra seating.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, yeah.
There were some people that were really kind of,
The ones out there in the foyer, up against the wall.
Any more questions on the financials?
I'll make a motion to approve the financials as presented. In the packet.
I'll second.
We have a motion from Mr. Bain and a second from Ms. Allen to accept the financials as presented. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, minutes for the April 21st, 2026 meeting.
I think I got everything in there, did you guys have any questions, corrections, suggestions?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for, the, April meeting as presented in the May packet.
We have a motion from Mr. Beam and a second from Mr. Rozell to accept the minutes as presented. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Ms. Rex, proposal for banking services.
Yes. So according to local government code, the city enters into contracts with depositories or banks. And our last contract was with First National Bank that went from 2021 through August 31st of 2026. So in your packet, I just had the request for proposal for depository service for banking services. So my current proposal for anybody who wants to bid on being our depository, I'll be publishing notice in the Gilmer Mirror, our official city newspaper. That will come out next Wednesday. And we will be accepting bids. My current proposal is we would do it through June 30th. And then that would give us opportunity that if we wanted to, we could go ahead and award to a depository at our July meeting. And then we could get, if we change banks, our current depository is First National Bank. If we change banks with our 32 accounts, it's a little bit of a task. So if we approve it in July, then that will give us, some time to switch over and all that. But, they've got all the packets in there. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and let you know what we were thinking on our timeline on it. We switched from Austin Bank to First National 10 years ago, and we've been with First National for 10 years. So we will see how that comes back when they fill out the proposals as far as their fees and the services they can provide. It'll be up to y'all guys to decide which one to do with that, so.
How do you have to do that?
Well, we can enter in as little as a 2-year contract, but we can do a 5-year contract, and we've done 5-year contracts. So it'll just be whatever they, you guys wanna offer, and
And your second bids for June?
June 30th.
too,
Yeah, well, it'd be really challenging for us, cause we have daily deposits.
Right,
So,
that's what I'm saying, that,
Yeah.
that would be tough.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that would be for y'all to decide, but it is possible, so.
And we may take turns taking the deposit if we run out of town, so. Unless it's somewhere real fun.
We'll get two.
Hopefully, we will.
At least.
Hopefully we will.
Maybe Guido's.
Anyway, it's just an FYI, so you guys know what's going on if somebody asks you about it, and what our suggested timeframe is. If we had to wait until the August meeting, we could absolutely approve something then, but I hope we do it sooner than that, just to make sure we've got everything taken care of and there's no interruption in service. Informational, okay.
You have anything else?
Let's see, I'm sure you won't forget, because there's all kinds of ads on TV right now, but next Tuesday is the runoff election for a few of our races at the state level. They will be in town at the Civic Center from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, the 26th, 1 week from today. So, not much on the ballot, the sample ballot is out on Upshur County's website. So I think there's 4 state offices, and I don't believe we have any local races for our precinct. There might be in other parts of Upshur County, but for Big Sandy, I think there's just 4 state races that are being decided. Let's see, our next MDD meeting will be on June 9th. Our next city council meeting will be on June 16th, so it'll be a little bit earlier next month. Animal Protection League will be back in Big Sandy on June 12th. We get a lot of questions about that. It's a busy place. And, yeah, the updates we had on the Civic Center, we are continuing to move forward with making it more marketable. And, I do have one request from the council, and that is that you would let me know if you have any streets that you would like to put in for us to get bids to have repaired this summer. If you go to your financials on the trial balance page, well, I'm sorry, I forget you guys don't have internet access, at least not most of you, I apologize. But our street maintenance fund, we don't have a lot in there, like we couldn't do a major street from end to end, block to block. But we do, by the time we get there this summer, when we would have the work done, we'll have over $100,000. Right now, we've got $92,275.27. So, I don't know if you've talked to friends, neighbors, whoever, but we try to get input on what we think the worst streets in the communities are, that we could either work with Upshur County to have some repaving done, or whatever we want to do. We do have a list, a partial list, and I did not put that in the packet, but I just didn't know if you guys have anything. So we will probably have that on the agenda at the next meeting. That's all I've got.
Ms. Rex will start, throwing out some dates for our budget,
Can I ask-
workshop. Yes.
I have a question. Aren't we supposed to be having a re-swearing in of the newly elected? No,
I don't think so.
because the incumbent just automatically rolls.
Yes.
Okay, just checking, just make sure that we're not missing a step here.
No, you're good. You're all fully and duly sworn
Rather
in.
undramatic, isn't it?
Yeah, just carry on.
Thank you. Ms. Rex will be putting together some dates for, budget workshops. Also, next month, I believe we will be swearing in a new mayor pro tem. And in case you haven't been keeping score, I've got one more year and somebody needs to step up. So be thinking about it. It's fun. It's not, not all torturous. My therapist laughs over here, so. But it is, it's been a fun 3 years. I look forward to this next year. And like I told Ms. Rex, we've got a lot to get done, so buckle up and let's get it done. There's some things that I know I've let slip through the cracks that we need to really get with it. And I'll give you a list, let you know,
Yeah.
but,
And cost associated with that.
and what?
And cost associated with your wish list.
Yes, and cost associated with my wish list. Some things, let's have a bake sale. But, and, we, you know, we can do it.
Yeah.
But, we will need to get started on the budget and, checking on the roads. SWEPCO has really done a good job, except for the one tiny limb that hit the transformer today. They've done a very good job cleaning everything, trimming, and they're just about to get everything up off the streets, I think.
Still got some.
I guess they just had to wait for it to die and squish down or something.
Still
I
got
don't
some
know.
on Pearl in the ditch where it's gonna be a problem if we get a big rain.
Yeah, a little bit, that's already been
Yes.
brought to the attention of City
Just
Hall.
got here on the highway by the post office.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Well, they cut it, because I saw.
Yeah, they cut it, and then they got that tile down there too, that kind of obstructs. And is there any way we can check and see if the, pulpwood haulers are finished? They are? 'Cause that sign is really, it's a strange shape, so. But anyway, other than that, if your group wants to be in the 4th of July parade, this little table right over here are, registration forms and rules and whatever. We plan a big thing. It's gonna be a big thing. Big Sandy also celebrates its 100th anniversary next month on June the 21st. We were incorporated for 100 years, yes, we were here before that, however, we weren't incorporated. I went back on another project and read minutes that started in the 30s. They're interesting. And one group, I think if you're in chamber, you've been seeing it in the minutes that we kind of adopted. One guy, he would end all of his city council minutes that the meeting adjourned in peace and harmony. I've seen where it didn't, so, anyway, council, y'all have anything?
Motion to adjourn.
There you go, got a second? We have a motion and a second, anybody have any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Under 1 hour.